Okay, what's up, Day Village? It's Mrs. Day all day. I am back one more time since I'm already up. I figure I should do another one because I'm pushing play. Okay, it's 2:31 now. But listen to this. I had a question for you all. I wanted to know, first of all, that if we all are looking at what's coming down the pike here, right? Exercising our rights to vote, we got to think about a lot. I know in my legacy and in my lifetime, there was a lot of sacrifices made, and that for me to have the right to vote, so to not vote is really would be diminishing my whole my legacy and my ancestors. Okay, but the most important part of all, even beyond that, is that we all have to make informed choices. And that's what's blowing my mind as well, is that people are caught up in a caricature that is just unbelievable to me. But when you think about the informed choices part of this, as I mentioned to you about the Social Security, that this Republican Party, this, and okay, let me start with this. Everybody was bashing in on Vice President Harris, saying, oh, she didn't pass this, she didn't do that. Guys, she's not the president yet. Okay, but she worked on getting the cost of insulin down. I'm a type 2 diabetic. My insulin cost did go from $116 for a pen down to mine is 38. Everybody's saying 35, but mine went to $38. Things that she helped in, that was in working on, that she could do. But the job of a vice president is not to overstep the president. So I'm thinking we need to like just get up on the history and how the roles are really laid out. That's first and foremost. And did you all know, whenever you have a Republican Congress or Senate, and you have a Democratic president, a lot's not going to get done. During the period when President Obama was in, and that Ninja Turtle. Okay, let me stop. I'm not going to talk about that old man that blocked everything. They would not even let him put a nominee for the Supreme Court up. That's how that fix got in, that they blocked President Obama from even bringing a nominee to the floor. I can just see his face, and he just got through calling Trump despicable today too, and he's the highest ranking guy in the Senate. Oh my God, he knows. But that's the games that they play when you have it mismatched. That's how I saw this happening now when President Biden got in, and you have a Republican Senate, and that's going to fight against everything that you want to pass. That's the game they playing with our lives while they're earning $189,000 a year. I'll get on Bobby and Marjorie on another day, because see, we got to clean out, sweep out all of this messiness and this trash. They need to have a written test for some of these people that are making decisions about our lives. But I digress. Let's get back onto this. If you have worked all of your life and you're looking forward to earning your Social Security benefits that you had paid into, do you know they trying to wipe them out? I've been working since I was 14 years old. Praise God, I retired at 57. Like I say, I worked for a racist organization that thought they were going to continue to play with me. But in order for me to keep my sanity and not catch a case, I retired early, right? And because I had 32 years of civil service, and I had the age. So that's one thing, but everybody's not in that position, y'all. Some of you are going to get, if they get in and they vote Donald Trump back into this office, as just mind blowing as that sounds, some of y'all gonna get screwed. So think about that. I mean, let's just make informed choices. And when I mentioned about the Affordable Care Act, they wanted to call it Obamacare to just try to disparage it, but it gave millions of Americans health insurance that I think we ought to already have. Okay. But if you're not covered by health insurance, what are you going to do? All of the cult members that are not covered, what are you going to do? You know, he worked 4 years to try to abolish that. So if you don't have health care, what exactly are you going to do? Anything going on in your bodies? Because as you're getting older, you know, we're aging, things are happening. Teeth, dental, eyes, anything? Are you thinking about that? Are you just let me just buy some more shoes, a Bible that he don't read, just all of the grifting and the just this. Okay. My question again is, are you covered? That's what the question was. Are you covered? Because if you're not, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. Because I'm telling you, I was covered and I paid several $100s to Blue Cross Blue Shield every month, and I had surgery and didn't even spend the night in the hospital. It was outpatient. And they told me they were going to pay 75% of the bill. I had 100% cancer, mind you. Let me look over here. But they were paying 75% of the bill of my 100% cancer. And I ended up with a 56 or $58,000 medical bill. Yeah, that'll be a story time. But my question is, what, instead of just rolling with the code, and you know you don't even have to tell nobody that you've come to yourself and you want to keep your Social Security and your, your health insurance, and just do what's best for you and your family. That's all I'm saying, because this is really scary. And how if a felon, if a person that's in jail comes out of jail, I'm at 6 minute mark again, and they're not allowed to vote. Some people have to go through hell and high water to get their records expunged. I know it's a name for that, when you're fighting for your right to vote again because you are a convicted felon. And how in the whole hell do you get to be a convicted felon with 35 felonies and you're on a ballot to lead the nation? This is really, really. And I was on here in Nevada's talking about adjusting the Constitution, doing some things they were trying to change over the educational system, over a lot of different things. But I think if you want to adjust the Constitution, this or amend it or add something to it, that ought to be the law. That if you are a convicted felon, you should not be able to run for the highest office in the land. Let's look into that. And I'm looking forward to talking to my congressman, Stephen Horsford. He's out here, he's running for Congress, and he's over the Black Caucus. I have several conversations and things I want to talk about with you too, sir. Yeah. Okay. We'll save the rest of it for tomorrow. Be blessed, and just pray up, and just don't be in the running in a pack and being in a cult. Just make some informed choices for your life, because your Social Security is online. A lot of people live on Social Security alone. Praise God for a pension, but my God, and health care, to have none. Okay. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Mrs. Day all day. I'm out.